As we headed into the bottom of the 7th inning, the Howard Community College Dragons had a 6-2 lead. Heading into the 7th inning, we will pick things up from there. The batter will be Emily Fagan for the Cardinals. In the circle will be Morgan Ryan, number 5 for the Dragons. We'll take a look at Ryan's numbers so far as we head into this game. In Game 2 yesterday afternoon, Ryan pitched 4 innings, had 2 strikeouts, pitched a total of 43 pitches. Emily Fagan will be the batter. The Cardinals are down 4 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll see what the Cardinals can do offensively to get back into this one. It's the last chance for the Cardinals here in Game 2. They must score 4 runs to tie the game to head into the 8th. We'll see what happens here. The first pitch from Ryan. Right down the middle to start off the game. Fagan looks at that one for a strike. Count is 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fagan swings at that one, hits it right to Ryan. Ryan flips it over to Webb for out number 1. Howard has 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. The batter will be Abby Webb. Webb was 0 for 1 yesterday in Game 2 of the series. The first pitch from Ryan called a strike. Abby Webb looking for a pitch to hit. She hits that one right to the third baseman, Micah Howell, across the diamond to Marissa Webb, and there are 2 very quick outs for the Dragons. And the last chance for the Cardinals here will be Cassidy Barth, the center fielder for the Cardinals. Yesterday's game, Barth was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The pitch from Ryan. Barth swings at that one. That one's going to go out of play into the seats. Howard had 12 hits in yesterday's Game 2, as the Cardinals picked up 4. Offensively, in the 7th inning, the Dragons had an RBI single from Micah Howell and a single from Reagan Perks. As Barth swings at that one, that one's going to go right to the right fielder, Cassie Litchfield, and the game is over. Howard Community College has won Game 2 of the series. The third game of the series will be played in approximately 30 minutes. Howard Community College picks up a big Game 2 win here in the second game, a 6-2 final score. In the bottom of the 7th inning, Morgan Ryan had a great job in the bottom of the 7th. She got all 3 outs, pitched a total of 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts, and a fly out to right field. The game is done here in the second game of the series. As mentioned before, the third game of the series will be played in approximately 30 minutes. Keep it right here on CCBC Catonsville YouTube channel. Welcome back into the broadcast booth. I'm Cam Crossett here with you, getting ready for the third game of the series here in the Region 20 playoff game between Howard Community College Dragons and your CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Overall, for the Dragons, they had a 20-23 record, 8-10 in conference. They just picked up their first tournament win in program history. They started in 2021, roughly 4 years ago. Head coach Shannon Riley spoke to me that it was a monumental win for the program. They're very, very happy and honored to get this first tournament win in program history. They said this season was a rough one for them. Their first 20-win season in program history. They were 20-23 this season. This season was rough with injuries. Every injury that took place was kind of a setback for the team, but they were able to overcome that after each game. Had some really big wins against some really good teams. One being Catonsville a few weeks ago, and just moments ago here in Game 2, they beat the Cardinals by a final score of 6-2. On the other side, for the Catonsville Cardinals, head coach Jeff Galbraith is leading his team to attempting to lead his team to another playoff victory. They won yesterday in Game 1 of the series against Howard by a score of 8-4. Coach Jeff told me earlier today that, just take this one pitch at a time, see how everything goes. He knows that they have a great pitcher in the circle in Emily Fagan, which I'll touch on in just a few moments. Fagan has had a dominant year all season long. She's the strikeout leader for the Cardinals softball program with a total of 166 strikeouts this season. The Cardinals are 20-18-1 this season. They're 13-4-1 in conference. They have a great pitcher, like as I said, in Emily Fagan in the circle. They also have a really good outfielder in Alana Watts, the left fielder for the Cardinals. She's hit 14 home runs this season, over 62 RBIs. And overall, the Cardinals are looking really good coming into this Game 3, even though they did lose the second game of the series just moments ago. But they feel confident enough that they can play really well against the Dragons and hold them to a low-scoring offensive affair. And we'll see what happens here in Game 3. But that'll be in just moments. But we'll take a break right now. We'll come back to Catonsville in just a few moments. Thank you so much for watching, and stay with us here. Welcome back to Catonsville. Cam Crossett here with you. Start of the third game of the three-game series. This is win in advance for both the Cardinals or the Dragons. This matchup is between the 6th seed and the 3rd seed. The Dragons are the 6th seed. The Cardinals are the 3rd seed. As previously mentioned, win in advance for both teams. Emily Fagan in the circle for the Cardinals. Had a great season overall for Fagan. Get the numbers momentarily. She has 31 starts. This will be her 32nd. Had an 18-13 overall record. 13 complete games, 1 shutout, 166 strikeouts in 38 games, an ERA of 5.67. He has given up 11 home runs on the season. That's something that is a weakness of hers, something that she's worked on over the past few games, and she did a great job in game 1 of the series between the Dragons and the Cardinals. She looks to keep her pitching woes at bay here in game 3. She'll face a highly skilled Dragons lineup, who will start off with Regan Perks, the center fielder. Perks has a batting average of .356, 2 home runs on the season, 23 RBIs, 48 runs over 47 hits, and 14 stolen bases. We thank you all so much for watching. Sit back, relax, and watch some Cardinals softball here on a Saturday afternoon. The first pitch from Fagan. Little outside. The count is 1-0. We start off game 3. Here's the pitch from Fagan. Perks swings at that one, just foul to the left side. Perks was 3 for 5 in yesterday's game. Had 2 singles and 1 double for Perks yesterday's outing, back in game 1. She'll look to keep that going today, as the count is 2-1. Perks, the leadoff hitter for the Dragons, followed by Cassidy Johnson, the shortstop. So that pitch from Fagan outside yet again works the count to 3-1. The pitch from Fagan, little high. Perks works the walk. She's aboard first. They'll bring up Cassidy Johnson, the shortstop for the Dragons. Johnson wears number 22 for the Dragons, as time is called by associate head coach Joe Calloway. The pitch from Fagan. A little hot. Takes a check back on Perks at first, but she remains at first. Here's the numbers on Johnson. 34 games played this season. Johnson has a batting average of .496, 7 home runs, 35 RBIs, 63 runs over 69 hits. A strike thrown there by Fagan works the count to 1-1. Johnson is looking to advance Perks at first. It's the pitch. Little high. Perks thinks about going to second. She gets back at first safely, just in time as a tag was applied by first baseman Sarah Devilbus. She couldn't get the tag down in time as Perks was back on first. The count is 2-1. The pitch from Fagan. Johnson hits that one, just foul. A good swing by Courtney Johnson, just missed it. She pulled it left. Count is 2-2. Fagan looking to get the first strikeout of the game. The pitch. Johnson hits that one right to Nace. Over to Ava Blum, who flipped it out to Sarah Devilbus. Gets one runner tagged at second as Johnson is safe at first. Reagan Perks is out at second as one runner is aboard first base. And Cassidy Johnson. They'll bring up Marissa Webb, the first baseman, number 14 for the Dragons. As Webb hits that one into shallow center field, Cassidy Barth can't get there in time, and Marissa Webb is aboard first with a single to center. The Dragons have runners on first and second. And the batter will be left fielder Sophia Steele. Pitch from Fagan called strike. Count as 0-1. Steele, the left fielder for the Dragons. It's the pitch from Fagan. Taken for a ball. Through 37 games played this season, Steele has a batting average of .301, 23 RBIs, 20 runs, 37 hits, and 9 stolen bases. She hails from Eldersburg, Maryland. It's the pitch from Fagan. It's taken for a ball. Paints the corners just a little inside. So try it again. Runners on first and second for the Dragons. The pitch from Fagan. Followed off by Steele. Works the count to 2-2. Count is even at 2. Here's the payoff from Fagan. The pitch. She gets her swinging. Sophia Steele goes down with a strikeout. Emily Fagan picks up her first strikeout of the afternoon. They'll bring up the pitcher Morgan Ryan, number 5 for the Dragons. Ryan hails from Laurel, Maryland. And through 39 games played this season, Ryan has a batting average of .372, 22 RBIs, 25 runs, 31 hits, and 6 stolen bases. Runners stay on first and second. The pitch from Fagan. Taken for a ball. Works the count to 1-1. Fagan 1 out away from getting out of the top of the first. As Ryan swings and misses at that one. Count is 1-2. Fagan 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. The pitch from Fagan. Taken for a ball. Count is worked to 2-2. Fagan's 2-2. Freezes her at the plate, and Morgan Ryan goes down. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the first inning. First chance for the Cardinals coming up next. Score is 0-0 as Emily Fagan leaves runners on first and second. As we head to the bottom of the first, score is 0-0. Keep it right here on CCBC Catonsville YouTube channel. Welcome back to Catonsville. Cam Crossett here with you. We'll get our first look at Morgan Ryan, the pitcher in the circle for the Dragons. Take a look at Ryan's numbers. 11 games played. She has a 3-8 record, 30 innings pitched, over 21 strikeouts, an ERA of 8.45. She'll see Maddie Krapewski first as Krapewski hits a single to center field, and the first pitch of the game from Ryan. The Cardinals take it the other way for a single. Good start for the Cardinals. Riley Nace will be the batter for the Cardinals, the shortstop. Nace, through 37 games played, has a batting average of .398, 1 home run on the season, 23 RBIs. It's the pitch from Ryan taken for a ball. Counts 1-0 to Nace. As Nace swings at that one. That one's going to find some outfield grass. That one's going to drop in for a base hit. As Nace is aboard with a single to right. The Cardinals are coming out hot offensively here in Game 3. Alana Watts will be the batter, the left fielder for the Cardinals. Yesterday's game, Watts was 1 for 3. She has 14 home runs in the regular season, 62 RBIs. The pitch, taken for a ball. Runners on first and second for the Cardinals. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Nace on first. Krapewski on second. The pitch from Ryan. Watts hits that one foul into the seats out of play. Count has worked to 1-1. Watts looks to load the bases here. That's the count as 1-1. The pitch from Ryan. Taken for a ball. Counts 2-1. Watts. The pitch. Taken for a ball to count 3-1. Alana Watts looking for a pitch. She can drive home a run, if not two, for the Cardinals. We'll see here. Ryan's pitch. Watts lines it right to the shortstop, Cassidy Johnson, who throws it over to Marissa Webb to get the double play. Coach Jeff Galbraith going to talk to the infield umpire as Nace appeared to have her left hand on the bag as the catch was made by Webb at first. Both umpires are meeting each other just to the left of the circle. The call is overturned. Nace is safe. She did get back to first base in time as runners are still on first and second. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Number 3, Sarah Devilbis will be the batter. Here's the pitch from Ryan. Taken for a strike as Sarah Devilbis, through 31 games played, has 7 home runs, a batting average of .427, 31 RBIs, 20 runs over 38 hits, and 1 stolen base. As Devilbis grounds that one right to Sablin at second, who flips it over to Webb for out number 2, moves the runners over. Runners are now at second and third. As the batter will be Ava Blum, the second baseman. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. The pitch from Ryan, a little high. Counts 1-0 to start off the at-bat to Ava Blum. Ava Blum is the second baseman for the Cardinals in this game. The pitch as Blum fouls that one off behind us here in the press box. Through 38 games played this season, Ava Blum has a batting average of .303, 18 RBIs, for 33 runs, 30 hits, 11 stolen bases, and on-base percentage of .425. She's a first year from Kent Island, Maryland. The pitch. taken for a ball to count 2-1. Runners on second and third. Ava Blum looking to drive those home here with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. The pitch from Ryan. Little inside. It's called a strike. Works the count to 2-2. Ryan looking to get out of this inning as Ava Blum pops that one up straight away center field. Reagan Perks is there for out number 3, and Morgan Ryan gets out of the jam. Leaves runners on second and third. We head to the top of the second. Score is 0-0. Keep it right here on CCBC Catonsville YouTube channel. Welcome back to Catonsville. Cam Crossley here with you. Start of the second inning. Emily Fagan takes the circle for a second inning of work. This inning, she'll see Holly Ryan, Gianna Sablin, and Cassie Litchfield, the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Dragons. In the first inning, Fagan left 2 runners on base. Runners at first and second were left on. She did have a strikeout back in the first. The pitch from Fagan, taken for a ball, count 1-0. Start off the at-bat to Holly Ryan, the catcher for the Dragons. Ryan is a sophomore from Elk Ridge, Maryland. Through 39 games played this season, she has a batting average of .243, 1 home run that was hit back on March 8th against Monroe. Has 21 RBIs, 21 runs, 28 hits, and 2 stolen bases. In yesterday's game 1, she was 1 for 4 at the plate. The pitch. Called a strike. Count is 1-2. Fagan looking to pick up her second strikeout of the game. It would be back-to-back strikeouts if she's able to do so of both Ryans. Got Morgan Ryan back in the first. And here in the second, the count is now 2-2. The pitch from Fagan. Ryan swings at that one. That one's going to go into center field for a base hit, and Holly Ryan aboard first. Start off the second inning with a hit for the Dragons. And the batter will be Gianna Sablin, the second baseman. Pitch from Fagan, taken for a ball. Gianna Sablin, the second baseman for the Dragons. The sophomore, originally from Hagnata, Guam. Through 39 games played this season, Sablin has a batting average of .313, 2 home runs, 22 RBIs, 31 runs over 36 hits, and 5 stolen bases. In yesterday's game, she went 1 for 4 at the plate. She gets Fagan to work to count to 2-0. Now 3-0 in her first at-bat here in Game 3. Runner on first and Holly Ryan. The pitch from Fagan She loses Sablin to the base on balls. Now 2 runners aboard for the Dragons. They'll bring up Cassie Litchfield, the right fielder for the Dragons. Fagan has to find the zone. They're giving up that walk to Sablin. As Litchfield lays down the bunt. Does not make contact as the count is 0-1 to start off the at-bat to Cassie Litchfield, the right fielder for the Dragons. Litchfield, sophomore from Mount Airy, Maryland. The pitch from Fagan as Litchfield lines that one right to Nace. No one's moving on the base paths for out number 1 here in the top of the second inning. Lineup will do over to third baseman Micah Howell, number 13 for the Dragons. Howell getting her first action here in the series. Did not play in game 1 yesterday. Pitch from Fagan. As Howell hits it right to Kayla Musgrove, who tags Holly Ryan as she was trying to go to third base. She's tagged out for out number 2. The lineup will do up to the top of the order, and Reagan Perks, the center fielder. As Perks made it to first via the base on balls last time up. There's runners on first and second for the Dragons. It counts 1-0. Count is 1-1. It's the pitch from Fagan. Big swing and a miss from Perks. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Emily Fagan looking to get out of it. As Perks drives that one into center field, sends Cassidy Barth back a few steps. She makes the play in center field, and the inning is over. Awesome job in the circle by Emily Fagan as she leaves yet again 2 runners on first and second. And we head to the bottom of the second inning. Score remains 0-0. Keep it right here on CCBC Catonsville YouTube channel. Welcome back to Catonsville. Start of the bottom of the second inning. Cassidy Barth will be the batter. This inning, Morgan Ryan will see Cassidy Barth, Kayla Musgrove, and Emily Fagan, the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Cardinals. It's the pitch from Ryan to start off the bottom of the second and just a bit outside. Count is 1-0. The 1-0 pitch from Ryan. Laid off by Barth. Counts 2-0. Cassidy Barth, the center fielder for the Cardinals, is a sophomore from Halethorpe, Maryland. The pitch. Barth fouls that one out of play. Through 38 games played this season, Cassidy Barth has a batting average of .233, 7 home runs, 24 RBIs, 27 runs, 27 hits, no stolen bases. The pitch from Ryan works the count to 3-1. Yesterday's game, Barth was 0 for 2 at the plate. It's the 3-1 pitch from Ryan. Blade off by Barth. She works the base on balls. She's at first safely. I didn't touch anything. It must have been muted yesterday. Ava Blum will be the batter. Counts 1-1 to Ava Blum. Time is called. As Holly Ryan will go out to talk to Sophia Steele in the circle. Count is 2-1 to Blum. Pitch. Fouled off the knob of the bat. Count 2-2. Hits Ava Blum. That one's going to score a run as Nace comes home to score. And the first run of the game comes home as 1-0 Cardinals here in the bottom of the third. Time has been called. As Coach Shannon Riley comes out to talk to Steele. She has hit back-to-back batters. And Sarah Devilbis and Ava Blum. We'll have a pitching change for the Dragons. Sophia Steele. Her day in the circle is done. After just 3 batters. The new pitcher will be Reagan Perks. Sophia Steele will go to center field. Apologize for all the technical difficulties. First 3 innings of this game. The score is now 1-0 Cardinals. Off the hit by pitch by Ava Blum and a bases loaded hit by pitch, which drove home Riley Nace at third to give the Cardinals the 1-0 advantage. As the batter will be Cassidy Barth. Pitch.
Coming out of the fridge. I didn't know what you guys had.
Counts 1-0.
I was getting myself water.
Counts now 2-0. His back-to-back balls were thrown by Reagan Perks. Look at the numbers on Perks. As Barth sends that one foul out of Perks. 9 games started for the Dragons. 9 games played for the Dragons. She's 1-8 through 20 innings pitched and 13 strikeouts in the ERA of 6.20. As Cassidy Barth still in the batter's box with the count 2-1. Pitch. 3-1. As Perks throws another base on balls to Cassidy Barth. Zalana Watts comes across the scores, makes this a 2-0 game. As Musgrove's the batter, fouls it off. Last time up, she had a single to left field. As the Cardinals have a 2-0 lead. Pitch. As Musgrove lines that one right to Sablin, who looks to get Cassidy Barth at first. As the double play is made, as Barth can't get back to first in time. A good read by Gianna Sablin. Now 2 outs here quickly in the bottom of the third. Counts 1-0. Pitch to Emily Fagan. Drops that one in the right field for a base hit. Coming home will be Sarah Devilbus. Right behind her will be Ava Blum. It is a 4-0 lead for the Cardinals. As Emily Fagan with a 2-run RBI single to right field. Drives home 2. Score is now 4-0 Cardinals. The batter will be Abby Webb, the 9-hole hitter for the Cardinals. As Webb swings and misses that one, Holly Ryan goes out to throw to Fagan at second. She's in there safely. As Fagan hit a bases clearing RBI single to right. Drives home 2 runs. Counts 1-1. Pitch. Webb fouls it off the fence in front of us here in the press box. As Webb fouls that one off. Count's still alive. Counts 1-2 with 2 outs. Pitch. Taken for a ball to count 2-0. So far this game, the Dragons have used 3 pitchers. Perks is the 3rd pitcher for the Dragons as Webb fouls it off. Counts 2-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Cardinals have broken out with to a 4-0 advantage. as Webb fouls it off. As Webb fouls it off yet again on back-to-back foul balls. So that last pitch, it gets Webb in the elbow. It's a hit by pitch as Webb will go to first. As both umpires are conversing. As the call is overturned to out. So it hit the bat. Was not a hit by pitch. It hit the knob of the bat. Excuse me. The call is out. And she said that the umpires are saying that Webb did swing. The inning is over. But Jeff Galbraith is arguing his case to the home plate umpire, but to no avail as the inning is over. Not until the Cardinals break out to a 4-0 advantage which started off with a bases loaded hit by pitch. Brought home Alana Watts. And then another bases loaded hit by pitch brought home Sarah Devilbis. And after that, Emily Fagan hit a 2-run RBI single to right field, which extended the lead to 4-0. We head to the top of the fourth. Scores Catonsville 4, Howard 0. Keep it right here on CCBC Catonsville YouTube channel. Welcome back to Catonsville for the start of the fourth inning. As Fagan is in the circle. Count is 1-1. Pitch. Counts 2-1 this inning. Fagan will see Seblin, Litchfield, and Howell, the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Dragons. Fagan has 4 strikeouts in this game. as Sablin lines that one right to Riley Nace at shortstop. As Cassie Litchfield will be the batter. As Litchfield fouled it off just in front of Madison Krapewski. Counters 0-2 to Litchfield. As Litchfield fouls it off. Litchfield, last time up, popped out to Riley Nace at shortstop. Pitch to Fagan, gets Litchfield to swing as Litchfield has swung at that one for out number 2. As the batter will be Micah Howell, who moved to left field. She was started off at third base. She moved to left. As Fagan picks up her 5th strikeout of the afternoon. And the lineup will do over to Micah Howell, who is tagged out at third base last time up. 1-0 pitch. Howell foul, hits that one right to Musgrove across the diamond to Sarah Devilbiss for out number 3. And the Cardinals get a 1-2-3 inning. Here in the top of the 4th inning, we head to the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals have a 4-0 lead. Keep it right here on CCBC Catonsville YouTube channel. Welcome back to Catonsville for the bottom of the 4th inning. Batter will be Madison Krapewski, leadoff hitter for the Cardinals. Count as 1-1. Krapewski is 1-2 in this game. 1 for 2 in this game. As Krapewski lines that one into right field for a base hit. She's aboard. She's rounding first, heading to second, and Krapewski is aboard second with a base hit to right. as Riley Nace will be the batter for the Cardinals. Nace, 1 for 1 this afternoon. Pitch inside, just misses Nace. As Krapewski is aboard second with a 2-bagger to right field. Count is worked to 2-0. As Perks already has 1 strikeout in this game. His count is 2-1. Count is 3-1 to Nace. As Perks loses Nace to the base on balls, and now runners on first and second for the Cardinals. As Watts will be the batter. She hits that one in the left field for a base hit. Coming home to score is Krapewski. This is a 5-0 lead for the Cardinals as Nace will go to third base. Runners on the corners for the Cardinals. The 5-0 advantage. Time is called by Dragons coach Joe Calloway. Time is called by Coach Calloway. On the other side for the Cardinals, Coach Galbraith will do the same. Sarah Devilbus is the batter for the Cardinals with a 5-0 advantage here in the bottom of the 4th inning. As Devilbus lines that one right to Morgan Ryan at third base. Coming to the plate is Nace at home, and she's called out. As a good throw by Morgan Ryan tags Riley Nace at home to keep the score where it is at 5-0. As Ava Blum is the batter, she hits that one right to the shortstop, Cassidy Johnson, who flips it across the diamond to Marissa Webb. Nice throw by Johnson to get out of the inning as the Cardinals extend the lead to 5-0. And that base hit by Alana Watts in center field extended the lead to 5-0, but a terrific play by Cassidy Johnson to end the inning. The score is 5-0 Catonsville. Keep it right here on CCBC Catonsville YouTube channel. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back to Catonsville for the start of the 5th inning. Reagan Perks, the leadoff hitter, will be the batter for the Dragons. Emily Fagan back in the circle. Miss Fagan has tallied 5 strikeouts over 72 pitches. As Perks lines that one right to Fagan for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. Courtney Johnson will be the batter. As Johnson skies that one into center field. Cassidy Barth can't get up to it in time. That one's going to drop in for a base hit for Courtney Johnson. As Mercer Webb will be the batter. Webb is 1 for 2 in this game. Count is 1-0 to Webb, who's 1 for 2 this afternoon. Webb hit a single to center field in the 1st inning. Was tagged out at 2nd, back in the 3rd. Pitch. Count is 3-0 to Webb. The pitch laid off by Webb is a 4-pitch base on balls as Marissa Webb is at first. Pitch from Fagan outside. Start off the at-bat to Sophia Steele. Pitch. Outside to count 1-0 to Steele. Steele's 1 for 2 at the plate. It does have a strikeout this afternoon. Count is 2-1 to Steele. Last time up, hit a single to left field. His time is called. Players will go into circle to talk to Fagan. As Fagan so far is pitching a shutout. Score is 5-0 Catonsville. Cardinals talking things over with their pitcher. Count is 2-1. The pitch for Steele hits it right to the right fielder, Abby Webb, who catches it in right. And she throws it over to third base. Not enough time, but what a catch by Abby Webb in right field as she was falling down. And still makes the play in right. What a play by Abby Webb to finish off the inning. She's congratulated by Cassidy Barth in right, and Alana Watts comes over to congratulate her as well, as Abby Webb makes a tremendous play in right to finish off the inning to keep the score at 5-0 Catonsville. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Score is Catonsville 5, Howard 0. as head coach Shannon Riley is arguing her case to the infield umpire. The inning is over for now. So we head to the bottom of the fifth. Score is 5-0 Catonsville. Welcome back to Catonsville. Cam Crossett here with you. Cassidy Barth, the batter. The first pitch she sees is just foul. Barth has 2 walks here in this game. It's 1 RBI. Score is 5-0 Catonsville as Barth hits that one right to Morgan Ryan. Throws across the diamond to Marissa Webb for a quick first out here in the bottom of the fifth. Pitch to Kayla Musgrove is the batter. Musgrove is 1 for 2 this afternoon. As Musgrove hits that one right to Sablin, who went in between her legs. As Musgrove reaches first. As Sablin went to put the glove down, could not get the ball in time as it went right between her and into right field. So Musgrove aboard first. Looked like a routine ground ball for Sablin. That was not the case. The end result was that the ball ended up in right field as Emily Fagan drops that one in for a base hit. As Fagan is aboard with a single to right. So 2 runners on base for the Cardinals, runners on first and second. The batters will be Abby Webb, but time has been called by Coach Jeff Galbraith. A pinch runner for the Cardinals will be Jordan Cleveland. Cleveland will be pinch running for Kayla Musgrove at second. Counts 1-0 to Abby Webb, who's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. As that pitch hits Webb right in the side, that sends her down. But that will load the bases with Abby Webb. The hit by pitch loads the bases yet again for the Cardinals. Same scenario as it was a couple innings ago. Madison Krapewski will be the batter. It's the leadoff hitter for the Cardinals. She's 2 for 3 today, with 2 singles and a ground out to shortstop. Count is 0-1 to Krapewski. Counts 1-1. As Krapewski fouls it off. Count is 1-2 to Krapewski. Reagan Perks still in the circles, throwing 35 pitches so far. The 1-2 to Krapewski. Lines that one in the right field for a base hit. Sablin can't get there. Jordan Cleveland coming around the score. Right behind her is Emily Fagan, and the score is 7-0 Cardinals. They broke this game wide open here in the bottom of the 5th. 2-run RBI single off the bat of Madison Krapewski extends the lead 7-0. Pitch. To the batter, Riley Nace, who's 1 for 1 today. As Nace sends that one into center field. Coming home will be Abby Webb. This is 8-0 Mercy Rule victory. Excuse me, for Catonsville. And they will go on to the Region 20 tournament as they shut out the Howard Community College Dragons 8-0. They will move on. The final score, 8-0 Catonsville. The Cardinals, as mentioned before, will head to the Region 20 tournament. They'll be one of the final 4 teams playing in the tournament. That tournament will begin on May 9th, next Friday, right here in Catonsville, as the Cardinals will be the hosts. As we thank you so much for watching this series, and especially Game 3 this afternoon, we wish you a good rest of your weekend, and thank you so much for watching from Catonsville, Maryland, the final Cardinals 8 and the Dragons 0.